What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are back in Australia. We checking out the Sunshine Coast in Australia. Look very nice right here. You know, the sun already shining or getting ready to shine, but I definitely enjoy doing videos in Australia. Enjoy that I get to check out some landscapes and different things like that, and check out the different cities. So if you got another city you want me to check out, hey, send it my way. Just, drop it in the comments. If you got the video, that works very well too, you know what I'm saying? But let's check out the Sunshine Coast. This channel is called Travel Guide. Shout out to Travel Guide. It was produced a month ago, so maybe these are clips from now, for now. So let's jump into it.
The Sunshine Coast in southeast Queensland is certainly true to its name. Sunny skies and an idyllic subtropical climate lure tourists here year-round. Clean beaches, world-class surf breaks, wildlife-rich national parks, and countless tourist attractions. And it's no wonder this is one of Queensland's most popular tourist destinations. The Sunny Coast, as it's affectionately called by locals, is a much quieter alternative to the glitzy Gold Coast just to the south. It stretches north from the popular beaches of Caloundra to the sweeping sands of Noosa North Shore, where four-wheel drive vehicles plow a wild stretch of dune-backed beach. Sunshine Coast destinations are packed with things to do. You can feast on fresh-caught seafood at buzzing Mooloolaba Beach. Look for wildlife in the national parks. Hike to the summit of Mount Coolum. Soak up the salty air on scenic coastal walks, or shop for designer clothes on Noosa's chic Hastings Street or at Sunshine Plaza. You'll find plenty of fun Sunshine Coast attractions for families, including Sea Life Sunshine Coast Aquarium, the Ginger Factory, and the famous Australia Zoo. Not far from the Sunshine Coast's beautiful beaches, the emerald-hued hinterland offers its own sleepy charm. Top things to do in the Sunshine Coast Hinterland include exploring quaint mountain villages, tasting artisan foods, shopping at colorful markets, and rainforest hikes.
I like to eat. That's one thing I'm going to do when I travel. I got to eat. But I just thought about, somebody sent me a video with some national parks, I believe in Queensland. It was like 20 national parks in Queensland or something. Got to check that out. Because I don't know too much about national parks, but I've heard and I've seen a few of the clips on here. So that's pretty cool, though. It sounds like it's a lot to do here. There's a whole lot.
The Sunshine Coast Airport in Mooloolaba has frequent flights from destinations around Australia. Plan your visit with our video of top tourist attractions and things nations around Australia.
We have these little jungle gyms, but it's under wood chips. They got it over the water. This is next level. As a kid, this would be perfect on a sunny, hot day. Why didn't we think of this? Why don't we have this?
Plan your visit with our video of top tourist attractions and things to do in Sunshine Coast. Number 1, Noosa National Park. Noosa National Park is one of the Sunshine Coast natural jewels. The park encompasses more than 9,800 acres of paperbark forest, pristine beaches, dunes, heathlands, and rainforest. The most popular section of the park is the Noosa Headland section. Exploring the 15 kilometers of hiking trails here is one of the top things to do in Noosa Heads. If you're visiting the park for the first time, the scenic coastal track offers a great introduction. As you wander along the trail, you'll see gorgeous views of the blue-green sea peeking through the pandanus trees. Look up every now and then, and you might spot a glossy black cockatoo. Or, if you're really lucky, a koala snoozing in the crook of a eucalyptus tree. After about a kilometer, a lookout at Dolphin Point offers panoramic coastal views and sometimes even glimpses of whales and dolphins. Tea Tree Bay and Granite Bay are the perfect spots for a picnic or a paddle in the rock pools. Continuing even farther, Hell's Gates offers breathtaking views of pounding surf and Alexandra Bay. Conveniently, the coastal track is accessible for wheelchairs and strollers all the way to Dolphin Point. Parking spaces are available at the park entrance, although it can be tough to nab one at peak times. If you're feeling energetic, you can also hike to the park entrance from Noosa Main Beach. However you get here, exploring this Ocean View National Park is one of the best things to do on the Sunshine Coast for
Is it that many beaches? Because maybe it's different sides of the beach, but I feel like I just seen 10 beaches in 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
Number 2, Noosa Main Beach and Hastings Street. Squeaky clean sands and glistening surf breaks make Noosa Main Beach a tourist magnet. Families and beginner surfers in particular love the gentle surf at this glorious stretch of north-facing beach, and it's a lovely spot for a swim. While you're paddling in the clear water, you can see beautiful views of Noosa National Park cloaking the headland at the eastern end of the beach. It's also a relatively safe beach. Lifeguards patrol here every day of the year. In the summer and peak periods, throngs of tourists flock here, and a sea of colorful cabanas pops up along the shore. If you want to escape the crowds, wander around the headland to Little Cove. Need a break from the scorching Aussie sun. Hastings Street, Noosa's main drag, is only a short stroll away, with chic designer shops, art galleries, restaurants, and cafes. Order a cool drink and a snack. Sit back, relax, and dine al fresco watching the parade of people passing by. Or stroll along the street with a gelato in hand and see what takes your fancy. Hastings Street is also home to some of the Sunshine Coast best resorts. Number 3, Mooloolaba Beach. Mooloolaba Beach hums with life at any time of day. Backed by high-rise apartments, this sun-drenched north-facing stretch of sand and sea is more developed than other Sunshine Coast beaches, but that's a big part of its appeal. There's something for everyone here. Surf squads practice their drills in the clear waters. Fitness enthusiasts jog along the beachfront path. Beginner surfers brave the swells with their boards. Families picnic on the grassy knoll overlooking the shore. And volleyball.
This look nice. I wouldn't mind going here and get one of those apartments written them out. They look real nice, like a beautiful view.
Ballers spike and set on the sand. You can pitch your tent or park your caravan steps from the sand at one of the best campgrounds in the Mooloolaba area. When hunger pangs strike, hop across the road and grab a snack from one of the sea view cafes. You can even squeeze in a little shopping along the esplanade here.
This look, I mean, of course, this is like the drone view type of, but it looked like everything is within walking distance and, accessible to you. This would be a perfect place for a vacation. I ain't even gonna lie. But then again, it looked like it would be a nice place to live.
If you're feeling energetic, take a stroll to Mooloolaba Spit. About a 40-minute hike along the waterfront. Here, calmer waters lap the shores, and fishing boats bring in their catches. You can even dive one of Australia's best wrecks, the HMAS Brisbane, off the coast. Steps from Mooloolaba Beach's Sea Life Sunshine Coast Aquarium, one of the top things to do on the Sunshine Coast with the family. Just north of Mooloolaba is Alexandra Headland, with a patrol beach, great point break, and popular skate park. Number 4, the charming mountain villages of Montville. For a change in scenery from the coast, sun-splashed beaches, take a scenic drive to the Sunshine Coast Hinterland. Climb the Blackall Range through the picturesque Hinterland, and you'll reach the cute mountain villages of Montville and Malney. The drive is part of the Blackall Range Tourist Drive, with spectacular views of the plunging valleys below. Montville and Malney lie a little more than 10 minutes drive away from each other, but most tourists visit them both on a day trip from the coast. Temperatures are sometimes a little cooler here, thanks to the higher elevations. In Montville, art galleries, gift shops, boutiques, and cozy cafes huddle along the tree-lined streets. You'll also notice some European-inspired architecture. Malney is also an artsy town, with many galleries, studios, and workshops. Top things to do in Malney include touring Malney Botanic Gardens and Bird World, with a miniature animal enclosure, aviary, and Devonshire tea, and visiting Malney dairies, where you can milk a cow, pet farm animals, and taste some creamy yogurts and cheeses after the tour. You can also get back to nature in the Sunshine Coast Hinterland. Hike to beautiful Condalilla Falls near Montville. Enjoy a picnic at Baroon Pocket Dam. Or look for paid melons on the rainforest trails in the Mary Cairncross Scenic Reserve. You can also see gorgeous views of the Glasshouse Mountains from here. Number 5, Rainbow Beach. Nothing says freedom like driving along a salty stretch of seemingly endless beach with the wind in your hair. You can do this at Noosa North Shore. Located just across the river from Noosa Heads and Noosaville, this 80-kilometer stretch of golden sand and gently rolling...
No way, this can't be real. Wow, it actually do look like a rainbow. That's crazy.
Dunes is the gateway to the World Heritage listed splendor of
like you jump in that water to change your life.
Cape Fraser Island. It's especially popular with four-wheel drive enthusiasts, anglers, and beachfront campers who come here for the stunning sea vistas and typically uncrowded stretches of sand. Wildlife is prolific around the camping areas. Kangaroos and gonas are frequent visitors, and you can also see a diversity of birds. When the tides are low along Noosa North Shore, you can drive all the way along the beach, past Tiwa and the colored sands ochre-hued cliffs, until you reach Rainbow Beach and Double Island Point, where the car ferry departs for Cape Fraser Island. You can access Noosa North Shore on the daily car ferry from the end of Morndale Street in Tewington.
This is
Note
nice.
that vehicle permits are required to drive along the beach and on some of the sunshine.
They got a lot of beaches here. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't know.
Coolum Beach is a popular base for Sunshine Coast tourists.
There we go. Let's try this one. Let's see this.
Coolum Beach and its hidden base. Coolum Beach is a popular base for Sunshine Coast tourists.
I was looking. I'm like, ain't no way they got this many beaches, and they do right here. Oh, that's probably the last one. Oh, they got another one. That's a walk.
In large part to its namesake attraction. This long and lovely stretch of hard-packed sand and blue-green sea is a surfing hotspot. In fact, it's one of the best places on the Sunshine Coast to learn how to surf. Across the street from the beach, you can grab a bite at one of the laid-back little cafes, or pick up some fresh cooked fish and chips. You can also book surf lessons here or rent a board. You'll find plenty of high-rise holiday apartments in the area. And if you're on a budget, one of the Sunshine Coast top campgrounds and caravan parks sits just behind the dunes at Coolum Beach. Wander south along the Point Arkwright Trail from here, and you're in for a treat. Bush tracks lead down to pretty Pandanus Fringe Bays, First Bay, Second Bay, Third Bay, and Arkwright Beach. As you head south, the bays become less crowded, and on a weekday,
that's what this seems more like a private place you would go. You know, when you want to get away from everybody.
Might even have one all to yourself. These hidden gems of the Sunshine Coast are the perfect place to enjoy a romantic picnic, potter in the rock pools. Frolic with your four-legged friend. Number 7, Noosaville and the Noosa River. Fishing, swimming, kayaking, paddleboarding, boating, and picnicking. You can do all this and more along the beautiful Noosa River. If you're looking for Sunshine Coast things to do for families, this is the perfect place to visit. Kids love paddling in the calm waters, casting a fishing line, clambering all over the children's playground, and posing for a photo in front of the giant pelican statue. Gympie Terrace in Noosaville is one of the best places to access the Noosa River. This palm-lined riverfront precinct buzzes with tourists in peak season who come here to feast at the cafes and restaurants, enjoy a picnic under the shady trees on the riverfront, and stroll along the palm-lined paths. Want to zip along the glittering waters on a boat? You can rent pontoon boats and dinghies at boat rental outlets along the river. And if you feel the need for speed, sign up for a jet boat or jet ski ride. Another great way to explore the river is aboard the Noosa Ferry.
I don't know, me personally, them jet skis, they go a little too fast and them waves look a little strong out there.
Hop aboard and pick your stop. You can catch a ride to Hastings Street from here. Number 8, Mount Coolum. Mount Coolum is one of the most distinctive landmarks on the Sunshine Coast. This dome-shaped volcanic rock rises 208 meters above the coastal plains of Coolum Beach and makes a picturesque backdrop to Coolum's golden beaches. Hiking to the summit of this 25-million-year-old volcanic dome is one of the top things to do in Coolum Beach. The 800-meter track, the peak takes about 90 minutes return, depending on your fitness level, and involves climbing up hundreds of stone steps. Apart from a workout for your thighs,
my fitness level would tell me there's too many steps,
and calf muscles, you can enjoy 360-degree views from Double Island Point to Caloundra on a clear day. Also keep an eye out for wildlife. Peregrine falcons, Echinus, gray-headed flying foxes, and northern brown bandicoots are some of the critters you might spot on your hike. The hike is best tackled in dry.
What is the flying fox? Isn't it like a bat? Isn't it just a bat? I remember seeing that on one of like those animal videos I did like months ago. I think the flying fox is like a bat, but then come on now. Then Crash Bandicoot.
Bandicoots are some of the critters you might spot on your hike. The hike is best tackled in dry weather, as the steep rocks at the top become slippery after rain. Early morning and late afternoon are the best times to try this hike, especially on hot summer days. Weekdays are the least crowded. The trailhead is at Tanner Street west about 3.5 kilometers south of Coolum Beach. Number 9, Caloundra Coastal Walk. The Caloundra Coastal Walk is one of the best ways to sightsee on the Sunshine Coast. Who doesn't love strolling in the sunshine? Past countless beautiful Caloundra beaches with a gelato in hand. Stop for a cool dip if you work up a sweat, or pop into one of the buzzy little cafes for a coffee break along the way. You can walk for miles along here. The trail stretches for 25 kilometers, all the way from Golden Beach in the south to Mooloolaba in the north. Along the way, must-see Caloundra attractions include action-packed King's Beach, with a water park and oceanfront pool, the cafes and calm waters of Bulcock Beach, and Caloundra Headland Memorial Walkway, which honors those who lost their lives during World War II.
Oh, Noosa and Sunshine Coast, she did a video on it. Hey, that's me. Y'all go check that video out. But this wasn't bad. This wasn't bad. It seemed like there's a lot to do in the Sunshine Coast. I mean, I know it's still part of Queensland, but I think that's pretty cool. Noosa Beach, I gotta check this out too. I seen a lot of Noosas on this one, but no, this was good. This was nice. Maybe if I don't know if it was me or the speaker, the dude, it seemed like it just took forever. The video took forever. I don't know. Maybe it was me, but not bad. Beautiful sceneries, very very nice. So y'all let me know. You from the Sunshine Coast? It looked beautiful out there. It's a lot. It seemed like a lot to do just from this video. I feel like he named a lot of stuff before he got into the top 10 of the thing. But all in all, great visuals, everything like that. But I enjoyed this. Hope y'all did as well. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Like I said, if y'all got some other places, other cities you want me to check out, comment below. I'll check it out for you. But that's all I have. Give this video a thumbs up. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.